Man down. I moved something that I shouldn't have. Back over here. Okay. So, first times the root of second plus the second times the derivative of x is 1, and derivative of y is dy dx. I'm going to multiply through. I'm just going to simplify. This gives us negative x sine y dy dx plus cosine y equals dy dx. What's my next step? What's my next step?
Get the dy dx on the same side.
Get the dy dx is on the same side. So I'm moving this one over. So cosine y equals dy dx plus x sine y dy dx. Take a dy dx out. So cosine y equals dy dx times beautiful, and then divide by the parentheses. So cosine y over 1 plus x sine y equals dy dx. There's my answer for 18.
It's find the second derivative.
Ah! I gotta find the second derivative of this?
So.
Yep. So that's not my answer for 18. That's my answer for the first derivative. So, second derivative. Low. D high, derivative of cosine is negative sine. Y times dy dx minus high d low. Oh, I'm going to run out of room. D low, this is product rule, by the way. So first times the derivative of the second plus the second times the derivative of the first. All over denominator squared. Because I ran out of room. This equals second derivative.
Oh, we can leave the dy dx.
Oh no, I'm not done.
Oh, okay, okay.
Oh, you cannot leave
I was
dy
going to say,
dx.
what?
You know what dy dx is saying?
I know, and I'm just looking on it. It's just a long answer, so.
My, it was cosine y
Yeah.
over 1 plus x sine y. Minus cosine y, x cosine y, cosine y over plus x sine y. That's what I have so far. You cannot leave dy dx in your answer, so you got this, but that's got fractions of within fractions.
So much.
Oh, so sad.
One moment, please.
So, here we go. There are a couple of things that we can do. I'm going to show you a couple ways that I can figure some stuff out. First thing I'm going to say is, oh look, this on this side is all multiplication, yes, right here? So this 1 plus x sine y on the bottom and this 1 plus x sine y on the top can cancel out. So I'm left with just negative sine y cosine y. Minus. I'm going to distribute to see what else I've got to work with. So I am going to distribute this cosine y. So it's minus x cosine squared y. Oh no, cosine cubed y. Over 1 plus x sine y. Because I've distributed this to these two together. And then minus cosine y sine y. All over 1 plus x sine y quantity squared. Are we okay so far? I've got some combining that I can do since these two are exactly the same. That gives you negative 2 sine y cosine y minus x cosine cubed y over 1 plus x sine y over 1 plus x sine y 20 squared. I'm actually going to do one step left. There are actually two different answers that you can get, but I'm going to show you the answer most likely that you'll get, and then I'll show you the answer to the other possible answer. Alright? You have fractions within fractions, you can't have that. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to multiply the top and bottom by 1 plus x sine y. Yes, you're going to split it into 2 separate fractions, sure. Yeah. If you multiply top and bottom by x sine y, that means that this over here is also going to get a 1 plus x sine y. But this piece right here, well, those are going to cancel out. That's the whole point. And on the bottom, it's going to get another one. There's my answer. There's my final answer. By the way, you also could have given me this. Anybody know what I did from the green to the blue? What's the difference between the green and the blue? I did a double angle. Oh, because I wrote it wrong though. I wrote it wrong. I think I wrote it correctly. There we go. Because 2 sine y cosine y is the same thing as sine 2y. I don't expect you to go to the blue. I don't. I expect that you would give me the green. Okay? I don't expect you to go to the blue. John asked, could you split this, like here, into 2 separate fractions and deal with it that way? Yes. And you give me that answer as well. By the way, that would be negative 2 sine y cosine y over that quantity squared. And the right-hand one would be minus x cosine cubed y over the quantity cubed. That would be the difference of having it in 2 separate pieces. All right, next question for me. I believe it was 43. 2y cubed t plus t cubed y equals 1. And I tell you dt dx equals 1 over cosine t. And I'm telling you to find, what was I telling you to find? dy dx. Here's my question for you. Are there any x's in this equation? Nope. Which means when I do this, that every single variable that I take the derivative of has to have a derivative, has to have a d something next to it. Because none of these are x's. So, I'm going to do these two pieces together as the first. So first, the derivative of t is 1, but it's not an x. So the derivative of t with respect to x, dt dx. Plus the second, derivative of the first gives you 3y squared. It's not an x, so it gets the dy dx. Plus the first, derivative of y is dy dx. It's not an x. Plus the second, the derivative of the first is 3t squared dt dx. Equals 0. I'm going to clean it up just a bit. 2y cubed dt dx plus 6ty squared dy dx plus t cubed dy dx plus 3t squared y dt dx equals 0. What do you want to do next? You have to. You have to because it's not an x.
But it's like the same rule.
It's the same rule as y, yeah. It works exactly like y, yes. But you have to have the dt dx attached to it because it's not an x. What do I want to do next?
Get the dx is on one side.
The dt dx is what are you solving for?
Dy.
So dy dx. So what do I want to get on one side?
Dy dx.
Dy dx. I want dy dx on one side. So I'm leaving the 6t squared, ty squared, dy dx, and the t cubed dy dx over here. And I'm moving the negative 2y cubed dt dx, and then negative 3t squared y dt dx. What do you want to do next?
Take out.
Okay. Okay, I agree with that. And I am going to divide, but before I divide, I'm going to deal with the dt dx's that I have sitting here before I divide. You can do it first. But no, what is dt dx?
1 over cosine.
Oh, I told you, dt dx is 1 over cosine. Oh. 1 over cosine t. Huh. Well, that makes this negative 2t cubed, negative 2y cubed over cosine t minus 3t squared y over cosine t. Oh wait, they're both over cosine t. Doesn't cancel. Oh, but I can combine them. Now can I divide? Now I can divide. Negative 2y cubed minus 3t squared y over cosine t over 6t squared plus t cubed. Or better yet, because you can't leave it like that. Negative 2y cubed minus 3t squared y over cosine t times 6t squared plus t cubed. Hey, by the way, could you have given me this as your answer as well? Bless you. Did I lose something? I've been known to do that today. Yeah, no, 6ty squared. 6ty squared. 6ty squared. 6ty squared. Could I give also the black answer instead of the red answer? What's the difference? I gave the 1 over cosine antecedent. Do I care which way you give it now? Because 1 over cosine is secant, right? So instead of the cosine being on the bottom, I put it on top. Alright. You all ready for today?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's talk about some questions about today.